So as a teacher, I try and take my students back into their, well, sometimes a very familiar landscape. So one of my courses, I teach my classes in various historical sites downtown. So when we talk about coal mining in British Columbia, we meet at Craigdarroch Castle in the ballroom and have a tour of the castle. When we talk about missionaries, we meet at St. Anne's Academy in the chapel. When we talk about the court system, we meet in Begbie's 1885 courthouse. And students from Victoria, many, others from around the province, come to the class. They've never been in these historic sites. They don't even realize that these remnants from the 1880s and 1860s in some cases are here. And they sit in a space that they've walked by maybe every day or caught the bus by every day for a dozen years. And you can see again that aha moment that they can now place themselves in time where they exist in this long sequence of history, and in a space is denaturalized and unfamiliarized that they thought they knew before. And so you can see students walk out of that class and they report at the end of the course that their view of where they live has changed. Another example is when I take students out of their familiar landscape and I take them on a field school to work with the Stalo First Nation, which is the Lower Fraser Valley, the territory from Vancouver up to Hope. And they stay with a Stalo family for a week, and they get a tour. Actually, we go on the river, a small boat up the Fraser with the Aboriginal guide, Sonny McKelsey, and they see how Sonny sees the landscape. They see it through his eyes and the stories that he tells about the landscape. And for them, the whole meaning of landscape and story transforms. And I think with a little guidance, they can see that we kind of create stories about our own landscapes back at home, as the First Nations do. They're different, but they're historical layers that we attach to place, and we create them all the time.